At Branded by Woods, we build brands. From logo design to full brand development, print, promotional products, mailings, and website design, we use our creativity to help fuel a lasting impact. Contact Branded by Woods at 800-796-1523 or stop by our offices on 4th Street in Huntingburg or Main Street in Holland. For more information, check out brandedbywoods.com.
Every family deserves a roof over their head. It's essential to stay dry, warm, and well-rested. TNT Roofing in Holland is committed to providing that for their clients. TNT Roofing has been in business since 1996 and will take care of new, tear-offs, repairs, or shingle roofs. TNT Roofing treats every roofing project as if it were their own home, and your trust is important to them. Put your roofing needs in the hands of TNT Roofing and give them a call today at 812-536-3057 or visit them at 9750 South State Road 161 in Holland.
And welcome into the inaugural Montgomery Minute here on WITZ and worldwide, wherever you might be listening in. If you're a Sox fan, a fan of Holland, Indiana, and their products to Colson Montgomery of the Charlotte Knights on his way to making the pros here with the Chicago White Sox. First off, glad to have you on. Appreciate the time here this morning.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Happy to get this going.
And it's been a long ride, which, has seen you go city to city already at the age of just now 22, turning earlier this year. Have you gotten used to kind of the lifestyle on the road, moving cities?
I would say, yeah, I've gotten used to it a little bit. So like earlier in the minor league process at the lower levels and stuff, it's kind of bus rides and things like that. But it's like longer bus rides, so you can't really replicate that with like high school or anything. But once you get to AAA on the higher levels, you start flying places, and that's when it's you start getting kind of a little different with the jet lag sometimes and things like that. But I mean, it's really cool. I mean, just thinking a couple years ago, I was in high school and in the lower levels, but I mean, it's really cool to be a part of this Charlotte Knights team and this journey to the big leagues.
Now, from the move from Birmingham to now Charlotte, where you're at for today, home series with the Redbirds coming up, which is Cardinals territory where we're broadcasting from, and I don't need to tell you that. You already know that going in. But at this AAA level, first off, what was that conversation like after spring training ball? You were with the White Sox for that. Who told you, yeah, we're sending you to AAA? Congratulations on the step up.
Yeah, so it was kind of it was a variety of people that kind of told me. It was our manager, Justin Jersley. He kind of told me that's what the plan was going to be. And also Kris, our GM, he kind of just said that based on my performance last year coming into Birmingham after I was hurt, I showed that I belong here. And then also what I did in the fall league too. So it was kind of a little combination of a lot of things too. So they trusted that my maturity and things like that, and being able to go in day out and be a pro about things is good, and that they were comfortable with sending me here to AAA.
The fall league, that was an impressive showing, and you've carried that over here in some spring ball in Charlotte. Now, when you take a look at what you're doing in Charlotte, whether it's at-bat per at-bat basis, what are you working on right now? What are your coaches asking you for or more from you?
Yeah, so the biggest thing is what I do and what I always try to do and what I always say is I just try to be as consistent as I can be, because this game, there's so many ups and downs and things like that. But the way they evaluate the greats and the really good ball players is how consistent they say, and that they don't have a lot of peaks and valleys. That's a lot of the biggest life lessons, and with baseball that I've learned from the guys in the big leagues is there's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, but they want to see how well you can stay consistent. So I'm really just trying to stay as consistent as I can be. And also with here, they have the ABS, the automated strike zone. So there's times where balls barely clip the zone and they're called strikes. So it's also, that's an adjustment too of it's not just like a regular umpire calling balls and strikes. It's a robot. So kind of things can go wrong, things can go right. So, but it's just kind of having to learn to deal with that, and also learning that strike zone based on my height and things like that. But I would just say that's really the biggest adjustment that I've kind of had to have is the automated strike zone.
Now, with that, I could see as a batter thinking, "Oh, I got away with one there. That probably was a strike," and then having the robot ump come and trump the actual umpire behind you. I can see where that would be a little difficult getting used to there. So, out in the field right now at shortstop, it seems like you're playing pretty well. We get to check in every once in a while. Still comfortable shortstop. I mean, where do you think your strengths are right now? What are you working on out there in the field?
Yeah, no, I feel like this is the most comfortable I've ever felt at shortstop, just because I've been playing there a lot consistently, with playing there every single day, and then also being able to learn through my coaches and our infield coaches, Brian Newman, and then also Justin Jersley. They both have really good track records of being really good infielders. So just having them constantly talk to me about little things like that. It could be little picky things, but at the same time, like, I've also heard once you get to the big leagues, everything's magnified. So, I mean, this is the time to mess up, one, and this is the time to learn, because it's the minor leagues and this is where you're supposed to learn. But this is the best I've ever felt at shortstop, and we're just kind of trying to stay consistent with me attacking the ball, not letting the ball come beat me up, and also just moving my feet, especially with me being a bigger shortstop. That there's times where I can get away with being longer than some shortstops. So we kind of just, when we have our early work and things like that, is really just practice on attacking the baseball and staying on the hunt.
And actually, I do want to touch on that when we come back from the break. So let's step aside here for 90 seconds. Colson, thanks again. We'll be back with you after the break.
Eagle Hair TV in Ferdinand has exactly what you're looking for to enjoy your home cinema entertainment. The LG OLED Ultra Slim design with ultimate gaming, ultra-realistic picture and sound, and even greater brightness is the TV for you. Game with the ultimate power of LG OLED. Visit Eagle Hair TV at 1445 Main Street in Ferdinand for the best selection for your home entertainment. Check out the LG OLED today in the showroom at Eagle Hair TV in Ferdinand, where the service never ends.
Whether you're looking for home, auto, commercial, life, group health, or Medicare supplement insurance, it's Collie Insurance of Holland, Colson Montgomery's hometown. Collie Insurance, they're here to help you with all your insurance needs. They've been a trusted independent insurance agency in Southern Indiana for over 40 years. For great, exceptional service with a trusted agent, contact Scott or Chad Blessinger at Collie Insurance, 536-3548, or their partner agency, R.J. Foose, or Patoka Insurance Center in Jasper, 482-4584.
Kirstein's Homes and Designs is your trusted new home builders in Jasper with over 60 years of experience. They take pride in being your local partner for crafting exceptional living spaces. Discover the excellence of new homes, quality construction that stands the test of time, move-in ready homes, affordable without compromise, custom home designs tailored to you, and lasting connections with a Kirstein's Homes and Design. They'll build your custom home on your own land or in any of their subdivisions. Call 812-482-5072.
And we're back here on the Montgomery Minute, the inaugural Montgomery Minute here on WITZ, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you might be listening. Here, 104.7 Jasper, Huntingburg, nearby your hometown of Holland, Indiana. Did want to bring up that briefly, too, because, Colson, they call you the Holland Hammer, the Big Smooth. They were calling you MGK, I think, at 1.2 down in Winston-Salem. So do you have a favorite nickname? Is there one, if you were putting it on a graphic, that you would like to be referred to?
I like all of them. All of them really good. Going through high school, I never really had a nickname. Nobody really called me any nicknames. So, but once you get in pro ball, it's kind of, people don't like calling you by your real name. Everybody has a nickname. So, but I like the one that our big league hitting coach gave me, Big Smooth. I thought that was pretty unique, and I like that one. It's a really good compliment.
Well, and it fits too, because as you mentioned before the break, you're a larger shortstop, well-built dude. I mean, you don't see too many guys your size that are able to cover side to side the way that you do. Now, obviously, you're kind of growing into your body. How much muscle, how much weight have you gained here in the past year or two?
So, I've grown. So I would say, like, when I got drafted and things like that, I was probably around 6'3", like 200 pounds, 190 pounds. Now I'm like 6'5", 230. So I've gained quite a bit of weight, and I think that's just with age. One, you grow and you mature just as a man and things like that. But it's been pretty hard to stay consistent with being at shortstop, and I really had to key in on my early work and just going about my business the right way.
Now, taking a look back at this season, I mean, you're only, 20 to 25 games into the season, still really early on, but you've had a couple milestones. The home runs, you've had 3 of them so far. Now, that first one, is it more excitement that you just hit a AAA home run, or is there a little bit of relief, the monkey's off my back?
I would say it's a little bit of both. I mean, it's a milestone being able to hit a home run and things like that. But a lot of guys gave me some crap because everybody was trying to get the baseball because it was my first. Like I've never hit a home run before, but I mean, I would just say like anytime you hit a milestone like that, hitting a home run at a different level, that it's just part of the journey, and it's just kind of you can always remember that moment, but. I would say it's a little too the monkey off your back, because once you get that one, then you kind of just go play freely, and if at the end of the season you only have one, at least you have one and not 0. You know what I'm saying? So.
Gotcha. So getting set for another week of baseball. Again, thank you for joining us here. You've got the Memphis Redbirds that are coming up. What are you working on this week? Do you set goals week by week? I know you mentioned the consistency, but is there a number in mind or a key stat in mind?
No, I try and stay away from chasing stats, and kind of what our hitting coaches and everybody here say too is never try and chase hits and things like that, because once you start chasing hits, you'll just see your average, everything going down too. Plus, I had past experiences when I was in low A and high A. My first year or second year, there was times where I did that. I would look at my average and I would chase average and I would chase hits, and I just saw that my average was just going down. And also everything in my head just started spinning. You're trying to figure out why. But then I kind of just realized what I do best, and that's go on, have fun, and be as competitive as I can be, and don't let anybody beat me. And once I started doing that again, you can just start seeing that your average goes up. And also the biggest thing is I feel like once you play to win, everything kind of just naturally gets better. You start thinking about the team other than yourself, and then things start aligning and things like that. But I try and stay away from all that. So when I look going into the week, I kind of look what I did in the week prior and see what I can kind of improve on. But then once the lights come on, I just try and compete my butt off and just play as hard as I can and just try to win the game.
And it's baseball just about 24/7. What do you find yourself doing on your off days? I know they're kind of hard to come by, but I mean, are you able to get in the gym and enjoy it? Are you going out exploring? What do you find to do out in Charlotte?
Yeah, so recently, this is my first couple weeks in Charlotte, so I kind of just roam around, walk around. It's a beautiful city here. I don't know if you've ever been here, but it's really awesome. And then also I catch up on groceries for the week and things like that, but play video games, hang out, try and talk to my friends as much as I can, talk to family. But it's just a day where I just relax. You just sit back, relax, and get ready for the week.
Well, we appreciate you spending some of that off day with us today. Colson, excited to have this partnership going for the rest of this season, and thanks again for taking some time today.
When it comes to your vehicle, nothing is more important than having safe tires to keep you on the road. Come to our local Who's Your Best one in Huntingburg. We have what you're looking for, and we have the best service you're looking for to get those wheels on your ride. Bridgestone or Firestone tires for the best price in the tri-state area. You don't believe me? Come in and see for yourself at Who's Your Best one in Huntingburg. Call us at 812-683-2333. From semis, personal vehicles to fleet vehicles, we'll help you find the perfect tire for your needs.
Celebrate the spirit of freedom with Freedom Bank's 25th anniversary celebration. For a quarter of a century, you've trusted Freedom Bank to provide you with products, services, and solutions designed to meet your banking needs. Whether it be securing your dream home, financing a small business, or funding that special project, Freedom Bank is here for you. Experience the personalized touch of locally owned, 100% community-centric service. That's freedom. Conveniently located in Jasper, Dale, Huntingburg, Rockport, and online at that'sfreedom.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.